Hey guys, welcome to Toad Tarot. This is like a week reflection kind of thing. This here's Phil. He's not very happy about being out. He wanted to chill under his log. If he comes out, then you'll see oh my god, his patterns are so beautiful. It's not really showing up too well on here, but he's probably just gonna yeet. Here, go back to the cocoa hut over here. Fine. So here's all the cards that I pulled for this week, which was like June something to July 5th, like Monday to Sunday. So the oracle card that I picked for the week was Answer the Call. What is your soul calling you to do? So the week, I guess, would be like something's calling you and you need to figure out what it is and like do it. Because there's that. I'll put that to the side. The first two are like what I would like say is like journey cards. Oh yeah, by the way, this is like a pretty big like overall reading for me. I've just been doing like single card pulls. So this is like kind of my attempt to string them together. I'm very new to tarot. Well, not very new, but this is kind of me trying to help myself learn. So I'm going to try to do that with 6 cards this time. Well, 7, but there's Phil again before he leaves. But yeah, so the beginning of the week, there's definitely some type of journey. This would be what I would say is an emotional journey and then a journey of passion. So kind of like starting a project, finding something you love and running with it. Then this is like nostalgia. So maybe something from your past is like wants to be manifested in some way. Or maybe there's like a project or something you've been wanting to work on for a really long time. And maybe now's the time to do it. So these 3 cards I kind of seem like more like connected because they're like all blue and kind of happy, and then down here it's like all gray and black. Oh, Phil might be considering going back into the cocoa hut. Maybe not. So, answer the call. It's really hard to tell a story with these, isn't it? Phil. So then the bottom cards, I think it's interesting because it's 5, 6, 7. And I wasn't quite sure how to like string that together, but so up here you have your journey of passion, maybe taking something from your past to fuel it. I don't know, even if you're just like working on your project and you're listening to music, maybe it's like music from your childhood, because I love listening to stuff from when I was a kid. Well, not just like kids music, but that's what kind of keeps me going. So then you did that. You have you did your hard work. Here's the fruits of your labor. And then it's time to take a break. Then these two, this one specifically, I'm not sure how to fit into this, because this is like, like finding your thing, doing hard work, and then like, this seems like it maybe wasn't worth it, which doesn't make sense to me. But then maybe this could be like sharing your work with people. I don't know if maybe like using project is the wrong thing to do. It doesn't have to be like a physical project. Maybe, I don't know, maybe like you're starting a charity or something like that. Or, I don't know, you're working on a book or an art project or something like that. It doesn't have to be like a project, but like, just the general word of project. Because I keep using that. There's my stomach. Sorry. So, yeah, that's kind of how I'd string that together. Some type of calling. Maybe spurred by emotion and then passion for whatever your thing is. Some part of your childhood is part of that. I feel like this is such a vague like description, but I'm just trying to like kind of go through it and like, so I'm gonna try maybe like looking at some keywords. I have my handy dandy little guidebook. First one is the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups. Oh my god, I almost forgot. The Knight of Cups is the romantic. So motion, emotion. Romantic, charming, loving, sensitive, introspective, lover, seducer, can be a player and or needy. I'm not sure how to fit love into that. But maybe whatever is calling you is maybe not like somebody else love, but like something to do as in like self-love. So maybe doing the project will make you feel like fulfilled in some way. Knight of Wands is the adventurer. So motion and creativity, time for expanding horizons, energetic, driven, adventurous, passionate, spontaneous, ambitious, can be reckless and unpredictable. So yeah, passion can definitely like take you down some crazy paths, but the Six of Cups. So the little things on the bottom, I did not make those. I like found it and downloaded it. So this one, growth, emotion, nostalgia, memory lane, past, innocence, childhood, seeing someone from the past. So then the Seven of Pentacles. We've got like a whole Pentacles row down here. So that is faith and material. He stands and waits for his work to come to fruition. Pause, evaluation, patience, and reflection. So I guess instead of that being like the fruits of your labor, maybe I guess it's like you have to wait for whatever it is to show itself. And then I don't know if maybe this is that it doesn't, but that's not like inspiring. I guess I found it. It's going to be hard work, and it might be really tough, and maybe even like painful if it's like maybe a childhood memory that was bad that you're working with. But you will get through it because there's sanctuary right here. You have your blanket. In the original, this person has crutches, so even though they're like in pain and stuff, they still have something to keep them warm and something to keep them stable. And then this is kind of like, I guess I would say like giving back. So, wow, it's really hard to string these all together. But, okay, I should probably read the other ones. So the Five of Pentacles is adversity and material, hardship, poverty, and struggle. And then the Six of Pentacles, that's the wrong way. Growth and material, generosity, charity, giving, financial assistance, and can be the giver or receiver. So maybe instead of giving from your work, someone's like giving to you. So if you're waiting for like something to happen here, like you've done your work and now you're waiting, now here I guess would be when people are helping you. So then there's all that again. So that's just kind of from like answering the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Of course, let me know what you guys are thinking and how you would read this. I feel like I'm reading it wrong, but that's why I'm trying to do this, just to practice. I feel like I'm like missing a lot of meanings too. But so there you are. You're going on your journey. Something maybe spurred by emotion, maybe from your childhood, good or bad. And that kind of like ignites a passion to do something. So then you work really hard. Now you just have to kind of wait and sit back for people to maybe notice it. So maybe if you like, for example, like are an artist or something and you just made all this art and you just like put it out online, now you just kind of have to wait for people to see it. I opened an Etsy shop and a Patreon, so I'm kind of, waiting for the fruits of those labors. If you want to check that out at all, shameless promotion. That's where these cards are from. I used these just because I had them in order, so it was a lot easier to find the cards that I was looking for. So this is in my Etsy shop too. All this. This is so cute. Look at him. Aww. God, where was I? So then maybe it's like, oh God, no one's no one's gonna notice any of my things. I don't know if it's like a business or something, because this is all like material. I'm not, like totally not even reading it with the elements in mind, but maybe you'd have to like wait a little bit, and maybe it's really tough, but maybe you should like kind of call back to your childhood a little bit to distract yourself as your like crutch or whatever, and then eventually you'll have enough to give, or people will notice enough to give to you. If that makes sense, that is how I interpret that. So there's that again. There's Phil again. And thanks for watching. I'll try to do this at the end of every week. Next week is the last week I have like free before I have a summer class. So that'll be interesting because it's a super intense class, and it got shortened. So it's intense, short. Oh God, don't do chemistry unless like you're really good at it. So yes, I'll try to do this every week. It kind of forces me to like tie things together. It's a little bit big, and I feel like I'm still doing it wrong, but I'm trying my best. If you have any critiques, please let me know, like please, because I'm really trying to learn. Yes, I have a Patreon, which is in the description. I have the link to my Etsy shop. I'm hoping to make, well, if you guys know any like good like printing paper for like art prints, please let me know. Because I've been trying to find, I thought I found something, and then it was like just like copy paper. But I digress. I'll see you tomorrow, and I will do another one of these next week. Thanks for watching.